So I got something to admit here. I honestly did expect that this most recent memorandum of understanding between Iran and the United States might lead to some sort of ceasefire that would persist at least through the midterm elections. Boy, was I fucking wrong. Now, we see today after the markets closed, Donald Trump has decided to go ahead and retaliate against Iran for their recent drone strike against a cargo ship in the Strait of Hormuz with more bombings in Iran, basically throwing the memorandum of understanding completely out the window. I don't personally agree with Iran's decision to strike the cargo ship that they did. I feel like that was a major overreach and definitely was a sign of them acting in bad faith. But I also don't agree with Donald Trump's decision to strike in force against Iran. And I do think that the timing of that strike after the markets closed today is very fucking suspicious, along with all the other Friday evening, early evening, Friday afternoon, and weekend long behavior that's gone on. Obvious market manipulation, basically, by the Trump administration. And I think it really just speaks to the character of Donald Trump, his belligerence, his violence, okay, his tendency towards retaliation in force, his tendency towards no compromises ever. It makes no sense to strike Iran here when the international community is so invested in ending this conflict, and the cargo ship strike by Iran would be seen as, again, an act in bad faith, and it would help people maybe coalesce around the United States and in our version of what peace would look like there. I mean, that itself would be a tool from, if you're a shrewd political mover, that seems like that would be a tool that you could use to put more pressure on Iran to come to our side of an agreement rather than sticking purely with their demands. So, I don't know, with Marco Rubio and JD Vance fighting each other over this potential peace deal with Iran and up to this strike that's happened today, I have zero faith that this conflict with Iran will ever end, at least while there's anything that we could actually call an Iranian regime. And I think it's going to lead to a lot more death and destruction of the people that don't make these decisions, of the people that we send there to fight Iran, and of the people that live in Iran that don't want this conflict either. It's truly disgusting and extremely disheartening. And I guess, I don't know, if you pray, maybe it's time to pray a little more. I don't know.